breaking the grudge with John Carson? Just explain that a little bit.
Yeah, it took him a little longer to get on
Yeah.
to Tonight Show. Partly, I think Rodney's fault because there was one night where Carson told a joke that Rodney thought he had stolen from him, Rodney,
Hmm.
and he wrote Carson a letter saying, you ripped off my joke. And Carson was really pissed, and he basically banned Rodney from the show for a while. One night, Rodney was playing a club, and Carson came in, and Rodney got him into the club and took him through a back entrance and got him a great table. So that kind of healed the breach. And then Carson had Rodney on the Tonight Show, and he became one of, along with Don Rickles, I think, one of Carson's favorite guests
Yeah.
through the years. I mean, he would just crack Carson up. Carson would fall off his chair laughing. And it also gave Rodney a chance when he was on the Tonight Show or any TV show to publicize the comedy club that he opened up in 1969, which was called Dangerfields
Hmm.
on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. And it became sort of a very focal point of New York life at that time. There weren't many comedy clubs. The comedy boom was about as still several years away. When you saw the comedian in front of the brick wall and all these TV shows started showing that
Yeah.
evening at the Improv and that sort of thing. So Rodney was a trailblazer in that respect by starting his own club, and it became very popular hangout for celebrities and cops and mobbed up kind of people, and it was a very New York institution. So getting on TV also enabled him to talk up the club and and his own career. So it was a win-win in all accounts.
Speaking of the Tonight Show, that's when I first saw him, and I was a kid, but my dad would let me stay up whenever he was on the show, and there was him, Rickles, and Jonathan Winters. He would let me stay up to see.
Hmm.
Uh, about Dangerfield, I thought it was really clever that he would go on these talk show stuff, and he would pump up his own club, so it was like free advertising in a way.
Yes. And he took his Tonight Show spots very seriously. He actually almost had a spreadsheet where he mapped out his appearance and what he was going to talk about when he came out to do a stand-up to what he was going to talk about with Johnny and what they called the panel when he was sitting next to Johnny on the
Yeah.
couch. Whatever direction Johnny might take the conversation in, Rodney had a catalog of jokes that he had such a quick mind that he could just pull them out of at a moment's notice and sort of roll along with it or come up with a joke that would take it into another direction. But he said he wrote about over 100 jokes for each Carson appearance, which is unbelievable if you think about it. I don't know if that's really what he did. He said he did,
Yeah.
but that's a lot of jokes for one appearance. But it gave him a backup plan for however Johnny took the conversation.
Well, I always thought that as good as the stand-up was, that when he would actually come and sit down at the couch, I always found that part even funnier because Johnny was playing the straight man and he was just
Right,
going and going. It was great.
right.